I want to show you 4 ways of bodacious kinsmanship. 4 bodacious ways a kinsman strengthens one another. Is that okay? And I think some of you know where I'm going with this already. Number 1, he encourages. Jonathan encouraged David. Now, this is in the New Testament. But Jonathan went and encouraged him. What did he say? You will be king. You will be king. In spite of that spear that was thrown at your head and everybody wants to kill you. You go, you will be king. In spite of the fact that you went from hero warrior and you're living with the otters in the cave right now. In spite of that, don't pay attention to that. He encouraged him. He admonished David too, just like Paul says here at Thessalonians. He admonished him. What do he say? Fear not. Fear not. People hear this word admonish, and we're going to talk about this because some people think admonish is a license to tell guys when they're doing something wrong. Not even close. The original Greek is inserting a pattern of thought, of biblical thought into a man. And so what he tells him, he goes, fear not. He's rebuking, he's admonishing David's fear. And sometimes we have to do that. We have to look at a buddy and say, I get it. I understand why you're afraid, but that don't mean nothing compared to what God says. Here's what God has promised, and your faith activates that. It goes, not you fearing. Fear does not activate anything but more fear. So, number 2 is admonish. Number 3, it says here, we strengthen. Guess what that word is again? Chazak. Say that with me. You guys are like Hebrew scholars. And build up one another just as you are doing. So we got encourage, admonish, strengthen. And then Paul says, love one another. He also says, be very patient. And patience is love. So if we take these 4 bodacious ways and we put them in an acronym, what do you think that acronym is going to look like? SEAL team. We strengthen, we encourage, we admonish, and we love. That's what a SEAL brother does. And we have to be reminded of this. How to strengthen a brother, how to encourage a brother, how to admonish a brother, and how to love a brother. Because you can't help but when you strengthen another brother, to strengthen yourself. You can't help it. You can't help it. It's like when you glorify God. You know, and when you're praying to God, you're building up your spirit, man. You know, you're not making God one bit stronger. You're not impressing God one bit. You're not. You're not giving him one more thing to do because he's limitless, God. His love is ever unfolding. His compassion is amazing. That's what we have to do with our brothers. We do that with each other. And Jesus tells us no greater love. Now, you probably will not have to give up your life for a friend, but you do and are called to give up your desires and your needs and your will and submit them at times for another brother. 1 chair, he gets it. $1, he gets it. 1 bed, he gets it. Whatever there's one left of, the other man gets it. Because that's what our most masculine man that ever walked this earth, Jesus Christ, taught you and I.